Hi, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Tech Talk. This is Jay Weinberg from Ascendant Loyalty. And today we're really excited to have Dena Escobedo from Capillary Technologies with us. Welcome, Dena.
Thank you, Jay. It's good to be here.
So most of the folks listening here know about Capillary Technologies. It's certainly one of the more prominent loyalty marketing platforms. But can you give us an overview a little bit about Capillary and what makes the company unique? What makes your platform unique?
Sure can. I'd love to talk about Capillary. We are a global leader in AI-powered loyalty and customer engagement, with the goal, of course, of helping brands build deeper, more meaningful relationships with their customers, their consumers. We work with over 400 brands in 45 countries. And overall, we manage one of the world's largest ecosystems with more than 1.2 billion members. A lot. I think what's kind of unique, especially in terms of the Americas, North America, is that through acquisitions of Brierley, Tenerity's Digital Connect, and then most recently in year here in 2025, Cognitive, we're now an end-to-end loyalty partner, helping brands, go beyond just the simple points and promotions to create actual meaningful, emotionally resonant experiences to drive that long-term loyalty growth and just long-term loyalty. So we believe that we have a best-in-class loyalty technology, and super proud that it's underpinned by decades of consulting and domain expertise. Again, from those most recently from those acquisitions. In terms of industries, it really runs the gamut. We do retail, travel, hospitality, healthcare, fuel, even B2B. Really, any large enterprise that wants to make loyalty a growth driver fits really well into in our sweet spot. So that's a bit about Capillary from my
Wonderful. And tell us a little bit about yourself and your role within the company.
Great. I am the Senior Vice President of Customer Success for Capillary Technologies in the Americas. My role is to ensure that our customers are able to realize real measurable growth through their loyalty and engagement programs. And then I think more importantly, I lead the customer success teams that help make that happen. I've spent the entirety of my career, Jay, in the account management, customer experience, and now we call it customer success function. Most of my career building and scaling customer success organizations for SaaS and enterprise businesses. So I spent my whole career in it. So it's certainly something that I'm passionate about because I don't want to leave it.
Oh, that sounds great. And I know you do a lot of traveling as well, too, I assume, right?
Yeah, indeed.
Yes. So can you tell us a little bit, Dena, about maybe some examples that you've done with customers to where you've solved some issues to really showcase how Capillary works and some of the ways that you've helped customers along?
One of my favorite stories is around our partnership with NASCAR, because I think it captures how we help brands transform engagement and drive, pun intended, drive growth. When we began working with NASCAR, they were facing a few really big and kind of common challenges: declining fan engagement, a shifting fan demographic, and the need to modernize their digital experience. So together with NASCAR, we launched their NASCAR Fan Rewards program in 2023, and it really reimagined how their fans connect with the sport. The program rewards fans, in the current program, rewards fans for engaging in all the ways: watching races, attending events, playing fantasy games, purchasing merchandise and swag. It's powered by our platform, but it integrates with NASCAR's website, their app, their social channels. So that allows it to create that personalized experience. We also added some fun gamification like badges and leaderboards and challenges to keep the fans coming back. That's kind of natural with their fan base. And it's been live and long enough for us to have some metrics to judge the success or score the success. And it has been pretty incredible. Their membership grew 68% in the first year, with nearly a third of those members being net new to the NASCAR's database. Retention hit about 91%. And now their members are engaging with the email and through the digital channels and at much higher rates and spending about 70% more time on NASCAR.com. So those are really good, I think, good metrics to show that it was a successful program. But for me, Jay, that was most exciting about it, as you know, me personally, is how it brought a younger, more diverse audience into that NASCAR ecosystem.
Is that what they were looking for? Were they looking to?
Definitely. I think they had to kind of hit that ceiling, right? And the demographic was changing. So it's a more diverse audience, and it still honors the passion of the longtime fans. So really, really proud, and it's a happy one to talk about. And it's one, I think it's an easy one to talk about because everyone knows NASCAR, so it's something that kind of resonates and is relevant.
That's some really great metrics. And did they have a program before this, and Capillary came in and kind of took over the technology and the management of the program? Is that how it worked?
Yes, okay. Exactly. It was a reimagined program. Yep.
Wonderful. Yeah. That's great. So finally, Dena, I'd like to ask, are there one or two kind of challenges that you see as someone who is in front of your customers all the time? Are there challenges you see that they're facing that are coming up quite often for today and in the near future? And then how is Capillary responding to those challenges?
Sure. So it may not be a novel answer, Jay, but I stand by it. I think the challenge is constant for customer-centric marketers being relevant and breaking through all the background noise so that the customer recognizes that you are relevant for them. What parts of that will be the most important in the coming months? I don't have a crystal ball, so I don't know. But based on what we're hearing from clients and consumers, it will be partly economic. We still will need to manage the K-shaped world that we're living in, where some customers are doing well and some customers aren't. They're struggling, but with an awareness that needs are also different, kind of within this for the same customer at different points in time. So the struggling customer still needs high points and wins, whether that comes with, quick to get milestones or lipstick treats and gifts or selective splurging. Same for affluent customers on the other side of the K. Sometimes they need a break or a disconnect from the streaming, the streaming and the buying and messaging. They want something quiet and authentic. So the challenges for marketers is going to be knowing the right time for those messages and helping customers have that healthy balance of what they need and what they want. That's from the customer's perspective. From the marketer's perspective, more appropriately for this audience, I think it's going to be a period, unfortunately, of still doing more with less. So finding the tools that make efforts and budgets stretch further, and being able to provide proof that or the marketers deserve their budgets. Marketers are going to have these challenges making investments. How do I make a choice that justifies spending money when times are tight? And then kind of a second challenge, and how I think really where Capillary is uniquely positioned to help is that 800-pound gorilla of AI. I think for marketers, AI creates a kind of a challenge for making investments. Isn't AI supposed to make everything free and magical? What do I need to buy to get that magic? I think finding the balance between magical thinking and reality will be a marketing challenge for the next couple of years. The unicorn that is AI. And AI will also be a challenge in making the bridge between the marketer and the customer. I find this really fascinating. Dealing with a new channel or a new technology isn't anything new. But if we think of social or search, or everyone has had to manage a new channel. But AI might be the first channel, Jay, where that speaks with its own voice to our customers, and where customers feel a relationship with the channel itself. I think marketers will need to work at maintaining their own marketing voice and a direct connection with their customers. I come from the travel industry in my past life, and I think just like travel companies have had to fight this in a way with the OTAs is an example I can think of. So helping find helping customers find that balance, maintaining the marketing voice, initiating discovery with customers. Relevancy will still win. It will still win, but finding where that relevancy is the challenge. So those are my kind of two. Again, I don't have a crystal ball, but that's what I'm feeling and kind of hearing now. At Capillary, our view is that the future of loyalty is AI first. So that is where the majority of our focus is in terms of product development and initiatives and our conversations. Although we do continue to innovate in gamification, data insights, integrations, et cetera. But I think everybody knows that generative AI has fundamentally changed and is still changing how we interact with the internet. LLMs and agents are quickly becoming, at least for me, the first interface people think of or go to, whether they want an answer, they want to solve a problem, they want a recommendation, or even some sort of action that's executed. I think the Google search bar has fierce competition with the conversational ChatGPT-like interfaces, and loyalty is evolving in the same direction. And virtually every industry is. Fortunately for us, Capillary has already been on this journey for years. Long before generative AI would hit the mainstream, we built our own AI-powered nudge framework. It's a system designed to guide loyalty managers toward the next best action. The result is a faster decision-making process, smarter engagement strategies, and tangible benefits to the customer. So, we don't think that the next phase of loyalty is about dashboards and drop-downs. It's about agents and bots, and that make the interactions with our loyalty platform more intuitive, more natural, more human-like. I feel a little icky saying that, but it's true. We're building an AI-first ecosystem where the point solution bots and domain-specific agents are kind of interconnected and working seamlessly to drive loyalty operations. So it's not going to be about static tiers anymore and transactional rewards, Jay. It's going to be about intelligent, adaptive systems that really anticipate the needs of the customer, personalize at scale, and enable managers to operate with a high level of efficiency. So the short answer is AI first.
Yeah. Well, that's great, Dena. Yeah, we're very excited about the future and all that AI is going to enable, both for the customer as well as for loyalty marketers.
Yep, indeed. It's here.
Well, I really appreciate you taking time.
You bet.
Thanks so much for doing this, Dena. It's great to chat with you and learn a little more about Capillary Technologies.
Likewise. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate it.
Okay, thanks. Have a great day.
You too.